Hey you, use code ADAMARU in the Fortnite shop.
Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. It's time for another Myth Chaser episode. If you're new around these parts, the premise is simple. You comment a question below which tests the boundaries of Fortnite, and then we meet up and we put them into action. Hopefully we find a mythical question which changes how we play the game. Just before we start, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that has subbed to the channel to get me over 1 million. Thank you so much for sticking with me, I really appreciate it. Before I get emotional, let's do this! Our first question comes from Luke Robbins, who says, what happens when you shoot a burst rifle with only one bullet in it? That is a great question. What do you think will happen when a burst rifle fires with only one bullet? So let's try this. We found the weapons of choice and we whittled down the bullets to only one, and then we noticed something remarkable. Even with one single bullet in the magazine, the pulse rifle shoots 3 shots. We tested this out multiple times to confirm this, but that's not the end of the myth. We wondered if the bullets hit for the same damage and set up a friend to be court-martialed. And get this, even though the weapon shoots 3 times, only the first bullet actually hits. The other 2 become blanks. Strange, isn't it? Only the first bullet is a live round. So thank you for your question, Luke. You've taught us something today. Next myth. The game guy says, myth. You won't take fall damage if you enter a motorboat before you land. Interesting thought, my friend. We already know that we can fall into hiding places from maximum height without taking damage, but what about a boat? So, in the name of science, we built an erection so big your mother would blush. And this was my first attempt. Myth confirmed! You can indeed save yourself from fall damage by entering a boat at the very last millisecond. I gotta say this is hard to do. From 10 jumps we made it in twice, from max height anyway. The lower the fall, the easier it is to survive. But yeah, myth confirmed. GG, the game guy. We can't have a Myth Chaser episode without a Steamy Stacks myth or two. Crazy Banana is better than Ninja, great name, says myth, what happens when you throw a grenade in Steamy Stacks? Well, no setup needed for this one. What do you think will happen? Will the nade float or sink in the ooze? Well, that was anticlimactic. The grenade just sits on the water just like the husk did last week. While we're here though, let's test Funky Monkey's myth, who says, if you bottle flip into the Kevin liquid in Steamy Stacks, it will not land. Sounds plausible, doesn't it? Well, here we go. And, oh well, the bottle just ignores the updraft and treats the purple liquid like a solid floor. So sadly, myth busted. As we talked about bottle flips, check out this myth from We Be Jamming, who says it's possible to land a bottle flip on a rocket. Wow, this is going to take a long time to try. Do you think it's possible to land a bottle flip on a rocket? Well, for 30 minutes we tried this and we failed hard, but just before we were about to call it a day, we got pretty close. Check this out. The bottle hits the rocket and almost sticks. At this point I really want to give it another go, so I don't want to say myth busted just yet. So instead, I challenge you to land a bottle flip on a moving rocket. As always, if you manage this, please upload it to YouTube and send me a message on Twitter. My name is Adam Grenade and my DMs are always open. And that reminds me, the last challenge I threw your way was to rocket ride onto the zip wire and then rocket ride again straight after that. I thought it was impossible, but these guys managed it. Weeaboo and Bryce on Rocket Duty, and the man who pulled off this stunt is LT Wolf.
Oh, yes.
So, Lieutenant Wolf, you are our hero of the week on the PSG Discord. Well played, guys. Suddenly, we got a myth that looked so much fun to try. Demon Headmaster, that's a good name, says, can you fishing rod someone into a rocket? But here's the issue. I didn't read it as into a rocket, I read it as onto a rocket. So I thought the question was to rocket ride after being fished. So this is what happened. How epic was that? It's such a shame that the replay file did whatever it's doing there. And anyway, myth confirmed. Oh, and to actually address the real myth that was asked, yeah, you can definitely use a fishing rod to pull enemies and friends into danger. Here's another great myth, and once again I forgot to write down the commenter, I'm very sorry. They asked, can the boat attached to the crane at Dirty Docks eliminate a player? I love this. What do you think will happen? Will the boat splat my Hime, or will she survive unharmed? Cue the epic music.
Nope, 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 nope.
Hey, she's okay, my girl's okay. Great myth, sadly busted, but that was enjoyable. Next myth comes from Claw Jim Blob, who says, myth, you can cancel fall damage by landing on another player. This one does have potential in my eyes. Can we jump from a crazy height and survive landing on a friend? The results are very interesting indeed. First we found the perfect height to be eliminated, and then we tried to land on a friend instead of the hard ground. And this happened. We survived, but we took heavy damage. And to double check this, we took this to the skies. We went higher and soon realised that the reduction in damage can't help very much at all. But at the perfect height, it's completely possible to land on a teammate and survive a death fall. So well played, Claw Jim Blob. Here's a myth from O'Cally Graham, who says, myth, a trap can eliminate a player in a hideout. I'm sure you've given this 1 or 2 goes yourself, and the results are very confusing. The first thing we should note, if a player is in a hiding place, they cannot be killed by a trap, regardless of where we put it. Things get a little more interesting by placing traps at different angles. Depending on how long the animation takes to get into or out of the hiding spot, it's completely possible to eliminate a foe jumping in or out, but traps can't be trusted here. Take this example. A floor trap and 4 walls does not guarantee you a kill. A player can leap out and still be completely fine. There are technically dead zones around hiding places, and by dead zones I mean undead zones, because you don't... I'm getting confused, let's just move on. The same rules apply to all hiding spots except the haystacks, which become useless if you place a trap underneath. To activate it, simply take out the hiding spot and you will kill the person inside. Next myth. Can a bandage bazooka block a rocket? Well, this is insanity. The first thing we need to learn is if a rocket can make contact with a bandage. And check this out, it sure can. So now it's time to test it out. So we used a disposable stormtrooper and fired live rounds at him. Will he survive by bandage blocking? Let's find out. Gutted, he died. Rip the galactic dream. The bandage bazooka cannot block rockets, but at least it tried. Okay, so now let's try something monumental. Jai Otley says, can you tie a game with the last 2 players? Can we have 2 winners in a game of Fortnite? I tried a few different ways to get this to happen, and the most reliable was to have 2 players killed by a third-person trap at the exact same moment. Using a custom game, 3 of us met up and made a death trap, which was activated by 1 guy eliminating themselves, leaving 2 people alive. Who do you think will win, or will this be a tie? Will Hime get this, or will the girl from Frozen get this? Let it go! Well, who'd have thunk it? The chance of winning is completely random. We tried this multiple times with multiple players from different areas of the world and on different pings and in different regions. It seems that though bad ping or terrible latency will give you a slightly better chance of winning, but not every time. So, to address the original question, no, it's not possible to tie a game. Random choice will dictate the winner. And just before the last myth, a quick thank you to those who've used my code in the last week of November. I really appreciate it. And also to those who leave a myth in the comments, thank you so much, family. Okay, so it's time, the last myth. Aryan Rajesh Kumar says, what happens when PlayStation Grenade plays on an Xbox? Whew. For you, Aryan, I'll do it. We're all gamers, right?